just do this now. Okay, thank you. There's no more experienced FA Cup campaigner among modern players than Frank Stapleton. He has 5 finals to his name and holds 3 winners' medals. And now he lines up in midfield for Blackburn Rovers. Well, their goalkeeper, 36-year-old Terry Genno, returns after 3 months' absence with a knee injury. Tony Finnegan is also back at number 4, and the club's record scorer, number 10, Simon Garner, is a survivor from the last FA Cup meeting between the clubs 10 years ago. So too is Aston Villa's number 10, Gordon Cowans. Their main concern was the fitness of Danish international Kent Nielsen, who passed a late test, so it's the lineup that served Villa so well over the holiday period. Thanks, Barbara. Save an edit, won't it, if we do that? Good idea, yes. Sorry. Still got his tracksuit top on the edge of the area. There. Referee this afternoon is Trelford Mills from Barnsley. I'll do it again into kick-off. Referee Trelford Mills of Barnsley gets this cup match underway. Ewood Park, a ground of huge tradition. In fact, in 1990, Blackburn Rovers mark 100 years of playing here. They're in the blue and white halves, Aston Villa in the claret shirts, playing right to left in the first half. And a big cheer for Terry Genno, who hurt his knee at the end of September, but returns today. It's Mountfield, and a free kick given to Villa. Ball was still moving when that was taken. Aimed towards Ormond-Royd, who's got the flick on. 6'4", the number 11 for Aston Villa. Gordon Cowans, and that was Finnegan, and Kennedy's made a strong run down the middle, and McGrath stepped across to cover for Nielsen. That came off David Mail, cleared by Hill. Now Mountfield. Mail again. Scott Sellers. Sully. Clubs met here in the FA Cup in the 1979-80 season and drew, and then Villa won the replay at Villa Park. Geno won't be taking the goal kicks because of that recurring knee problem. In fact, they worked very hard to get him fit today, and David Mail will take these. This is Platt. Out to Daly. Sellers. Stapleton. There's McGrath. On by Olney. And Nicky Reed stepping across, the Blackburn captain, playing right back at the moment. Mountfield. Blackburn Rovers pitch was completely relayed last summer, and there's been lots of rain in this part of the world overnight. That was Nielsen against Garner. Now it's Reed. Kennedy. Garner. Finnegan. Miller. Flick on by Garner. And finally the header coming in from Scott Sellers, who'd sneaked in there, number 11. In the forward position. Here's Kennedy for Blackburn. This is Mail. And again. And David Platt bustled out of it by Miller. Stapleton. Mail again. That's aimed towards Garner. And Gordon Cowans, with so much experience to offer, still very important in the way the Aston Villa midfield plays. Ormondroyd. Miller. Finnegan. Daly. That could be a good contest, Daly and Sully, and Daly's won the first battle. They've got Ormondroyd coming into the middle with Olney. And Blackburn had people back to deal with the threat of Tony Daly. Kennedy. Sellers. Gage. Well, Daly, as he proved over the holiday period, scored a fine goal at Chelsea on Monday. It's going to be a real threat to Blackburn unless number 3, Chris Sully there, can really bottle him up. It should be a good contest. It's forward by Williams. This is Olney. Oh, nice ball. Ormond-Royd. Reed. Cowans. And they're obviously trying to give Daly plenty of service early on. Nielsen. Olney to Ormond-Royd. Good running by David Platt from midfield. Really came between the two centre-backs there. Daly. Free kick. He's got so much pace. And there's only a little bit of bustling tackle there, which has given Villa the free kick. Nielsen's in, waiting for it. Mountfield's up as well. Villa have been playing with so much confidence recently. They won all their holiday games, and there's a real belief about the side. This is Gage. Cowans, but that's Finnegan for Blackburn Rovers. It's got Garner going through the middle and Kennedy on this side. Garner wants it played early, Finnegan holds on. Sellers has also made a forward run. Nielsen and Garner. And Simon Garner having to go wide. Finnegan. Stapleton. Away by Platt. Olney. And it was Cowans who shook off the two challenges, but the linesman's flagging. It's going to be in Blackburn's favour. Flicked on by Garner, and Nielsen holding off Kennedy. It looked like a foul, but I think the referee's played an advantage. Free kick, Reed on Ormond-Royd. So after 10 minutes, Aston Villa pushing players forward. In fact, Kent Nielsen has now made a run to the far side of the area, beyond Olney. But it's easy for Genno. Sellers. Oh, offside, Andy Kennedy. Don't think he's seen the flag yet, but it was up early, and neither has Simon Garner. It was Ormond-Royd, and there's a foul against him. He was jumping into Frank Stapleton. Mail, slight miss kick, Daly. Gage, Platt. Well, that's a good little ball by Platt to Daly, but not a very good cross. Got a deflection, in fact, so it's a corner. Gordon Cowans will take, and they've got three big men going up here, Aston Villa. Nielsen to the near post area, Mountfield and McGrath coming from deeper. McGrath miskicked, got a second chance. Daly, goal kick. Here's Olney, back to Williams. Cowans getting in early. Gage, oh, well played by Sellers. Gage recovered well. Daly. Oh, he skipped past Sully. Three waiting in the centre for Aston Villa. Olney, goal! Ian Olney scored, and a very good piece of work again on the right-hand side by Tony Daly. A simple goal in its own way, but crosses always dangerous when they're delivered like that. And Daly knows where the target is. He skipped past Sully. That was always going to be a Blackburn problem today. But when he got the cross in, it was perfectly delivered, and Olney comes in between Reid and Mail, and the 20-year-old at centre-forward puts Villa ahead with his 10th goal of the season after 14 minutes. Daly the provider, Olney the scorer, and the First Division team strike first in the FA Cup. Nice, tidy goal. What can Blackburn do about it? Ormonroyd. Well, last season in the third round, Aston Villa nearly came a cropper at Crewe. They were 2 down and won 3-2. This year, they've made a much better start. McGrath. It's a good bit of work by Gage. That's Cowans, and every time Villa release the ball, they're trying to find Daly on the right wing. Finnegan for Blackburn. Nielsen. Down there on the Aston Villa bench, they'll be very pleased with that start. In fact, they'll be very pleased with the way things are going for them generally just at the moment. And they've given Blackburn Rovers something to think about here. And Tony Parks, the coach, second in. But here's a chance for Blackburn. They've got a free kick. Kennedy was fouled. And he goes into the area here with Stapleton. And Hill is up from the back. Oh, and Nigel Spink and Miller, and Spink saves. Don't think he'd have been too pleased with the first piece of goalkeeping, but very good reactions to the second shot. Or the shot which followed, which was from John Miller. Just think he might have overcommitted himself on the cross, Nigel Spink here. It was well delivered by Scott Sellers. He got a hand to it, but palmed it straight down to Miller and made a good save. Ormondroyd. Forward by Mail. Kennedy. Sellers. He's the man that Blackburn look to for the imagination. He's got a free kick against Daly. Sellers has got a very good delivery with his left foot, and that's what they're looking for here. Sully, away by McGrath. Corner to Blackburn. Sellers to take it. Kennedy has gone to the near post. Stapleton just waiting to come in behind him. It's back again with Sellers. Miller's in there. And on the break, Daly for Aston Villa. It could develop for them here because Blackburn are still scurrying back. Williams. Offside would have happened there, but Trelford Mills plays a sensible advantage and acknowledges the linesman's flag. Ormondroyd, Platt. Sully. It's McGrath with Garner. Miller, Sellers, Garner trying to battle a way through. This is McGrath for Villa, and then Platt with a jolly good ball to Gage, but well seen as well by David Mail. And Spink, oh! A goal! It seemed to bounce back in of Sellers, but what's the referee given? It was whipped in by Garner. Spink dropped it, Sellers collided with him, and a free kick was given. And Blackburn disappointed, but the referee has disallowed it. But Blackburn have got encouragement from that. Here's Kennedy. Finnegan. That's on by Garner. There's a real buzz going around the ground about that incident, but Aston Villa left off the hook, there's no doubt about that. Still leading 1-0. And there goes Finnegan. It was McGrath with the header. Ormondroyd. Here's Stapleton. Well, Blackburn seem to have just settled slightly until the ball gets to Daly, when suddenly their nerves start to jangle. And he tries one from range and seems full of confidence. Ormondroyd to Williams. He's a good player, this left back. This is Cowans. Oh, a chance for number 2! Well, Ormondroyd, having played a part in the build-up, found a position beyond the last defender and will be disappointed not to hit the goal with that header. It was crossed by Cowans and he had room here to place his header, and he put it wide, Ormondroyd. It's Frank Stapleton who's receiving attention here from Jack Cunningham. Stapleton. Finnegan. Engage with Simon Garner. Sellers following up. There's danger here for Villa. Still Sellers, brought down by Nielsen. Blackburn have the free kick about 20 yards out. And Sellers and Kennedy have been arguing with the referee, and it's Kennedy who's being spoken to. Well, is this the angle for the left-footed player, Scott Sellers, or is it going to be Simon Garner? And it's Sellers, just wide of the post. Garner moved away. Sellers curled it. Spink was at full stretch and it must have just shaved the post. This is Cowans. Now Mountfield's gone forward and Sully's cut him off. Here's Daly. Oh, he's beaten off. The ball was out. It's a goal kick. Well, there have been two features of this first half, and here's one of them, the Blackburn break that they thought might have brought the equaliser. Now, the player on the left is Simon Garner. The ball's bent in, Spink catches it, he runs into Scott Sellers, and it goes into the net. Was that a goal? The referee said no. Cowans. The other feature of this first half has been the form of Tony Daly, who's giving Blackburn a lot to worry about over on that far side. He's constantly getting the ball. Platt. And this is Daly again. Sully this time gets the foot in and the throw. Actually, having said that, Villa could have been 2 up if Ormonroyd had buried that header. Now the Villa captain, having said something to the referee, is being admonished, David Platt. Sully. And Miller's made a forward run here. Nielsen is the defender. Garner. Kennedy. Stapleton. Set up for Finnegan. Stapleton again. Oh, they couldn't get the shot in, and the chance went, and now Villa can break. Gordon Cowans, a nice ball to Platt. Daly out on the right. Villa have suddenly got 6 players in attack. And Daly's away again, all the way across, and Williams had a chance to put it away and missed it. Actually, Gareth Williams there was in a good position to strike it. But it remains 1-0 to his side, Aston Villa. And this was another good piece of wing play by Daly. Look at that, but Williams didn't make contact. Finnegan. Here's Gage. Olney. Oh, well played by Platt. He came through again from midfield. Here's Finnegan though for Blackburn Rovers. That's for Kennedy. Good challenge by Paul McGrath, who looks to me to be a tower of strength now in this Aston Villa setup. He's winning everything. Here's Williams. This is Kent Nielsen making a forward run, but he lost his balance. Kennedy. Free linesman's flagging. Now Paul McGrath, who challenged Kennedy there, if anything, has come up a bit worse. Ormondroyd. Williams. Olney. What a good first touch by the number 9. Ormondroyd again. And Olney again. Daly's in the middle this time. And it's gone beyond him. David Platt might retrieve it, though. Ormondroyd still waiting in the penalty area. And that's Ormondroyd. Kennedy says, why no free kick there? Stapleton heads it forward. Simon Garner on the chase. Kennedy wants it inside. He's got it inside. Finnegan's made a run to the far side. And Gordon Cowans, with great perception, knew that it was his job to get back. That was good defending by a midfield player. And look what it's produced. Daly to... Oh, it hasn't. Telford Mills has decided that was a foul and has given Blackburn a free kick. Taken by Sully. Stapleton! Goal! Blackburn have equalised, and the great cup hero of the past is the scorer. And the Ewood Park crowd delighted. They feel they should have had an equaliser earlier, and it's come now in the 34th minute. Kennedy had gone down hoping for a penalty, but Frank Stapleton, the 33-year-old, knew that's exactly when you play on. The ball knocked in by Sully. Watch Kennedy go down here in a heap, but Stapleton's not worried about that. He turns and whips that one past Spink. So Frank Stapleton, who scored in the FA Cup final for both Arsenal and Manchester United, has scored the equaliser here today in the third round for Blackburn Rovers, and it's 1-1. And a good cup tie in prospect now. This is Sellers. Miller. Kennedy. Sellers. And Williams gets in quickly. Olney. And Garner wants it played early. Miller's in there too. McGrath. Miller. Garner. And all of a sudden it's Aston Villa who are rocking a bit. And Tony Parks, the Blackburn coach, on his feet. Gage. Mountfield going forward. Daly. Miller. Finnegan. And now they've got runners from the back. Nicky Reed's gone forward. Reid. Well, they drew here 1-1 the last time they played in the FA Cup, Rovers and Aston Villa. It's 1-1 at this stage today, but you wouldn't bet on it staying like that. There are plenty of possibilities here, and Kennedy's in pursuit. And he's got there too. Block was by Mountfield. Here's David Mayle. Sellers. And still Scott Sellers. Reid. Garner trying to find Finnegan. Ormonroyd gets back Kennedy. Stapleton. And again Stapleton. Reid. Finnegan. Sully. Sellers. Blackburn playing well now, really putting it together a bit since they equalised. Much to the home fans' delight. Garner and David Platt. Aston Villa just for the minute not placing their passes well. Gage. A real healthy roar behind Blackburn now from the Ewood Park supporters. Six minutes left in the first half. Blackburn 1, Aston Villa 1. Finnegan for Blackburn. Cowans for Villa. Ormonroyd. Platt's made a run from midfield. So it'll be a free kick to Blackburn. Nicky Reid will take it. There's McGrath. Cowans to Williams. Stapleton, what a good little turn. Still got so much know-how. And that's a foul. McGrath on Kennedy. And Trelford Mills wants a word with Paul McGrath. Well, Kennedy's got his arm up. Miller's in there as well. It's going towards Garner. Reid with the throw. Simon Garner playing for the corner. Ian Ormonroyd denying him that. Stapleton, a good header to Reid. And that's awkward for Nigel Spink, but it's dropped just over. From Nicky Reid, the former Manchester City player. Quite certain he meant it to be a cross, but it dropped over the bar. Cowans, and he looks for Daly. Sellers. Well, was there impact there? The referee says yes. He's given a free kick to Blackburn. And for some reason, Finnegan has removed his shirt. I think he's probably taken off whatever he was wearing underneath it. That's an unusual little incident, but the vest is off, the shirt's back on, and we're back in business here. And Spink from Kennedy. This is Ormonroyd. Oh, and I don't think David Mayle knew quite where the others were. It's going to be a corner to the Villa. Nielsen forward and Mountfield. Try again. But Nielsen and Olney are facing the kicker, and Ormonroyd and Mountfield and McGrath are all waiting to come in. There's McGrath. Offside flag is up. Graham Taylor discussing matters with his coaching staff. It's Cowans with Finnegan. This is Olney. Platt. Being hounded all the time is David Platt, mostly at the moment by Miller. This is Daly. Oh, that's a good run again. Finds Williams. Ormonroyd and Platt waiting in the middle. Daly again. And still Daly. Just went one step too far this time. It could be on yet again for Villa. It's Cowans who finds Gage. Ormonroyd, Mountfield, and Williams in a good position as Geno comes out. Williams, Ormonroyd, Daly. Ormonroyd again. Okay. Well, we have a well-balanced cup tie here for sure. Aston Villa off to a good start with Ian Olney scoring in 14 minutes. Then, after Blackburn thought they should have had an equaliser, Frank Stapleton produced the one that counted on 34 minutes to make the half-time score 1-1, and Tony Daly's form certainly a feature of the first half. And a stimulating first half it's been too here at Ewood Park, with the form of Tony Daly on Villa's right wing, an early feature. He supplied the cross from which centre forward Ian Olney headed the opening goal after 14 minutes from close range. Then at the other end, an interesting incident when Nigel Spink, the Villa goalkeeper, caught a cross, collided with Scott Sellers of Blackburn. The ball rebounded out of Spink's hands over the line into the net. The referee finished up giving Spink the benefit of the doubt and said free kick. But then on 34 minutes, the man with more FA Cup final experience than anybody else still playing, Frank Stapleton, turned on a ball about 6 yards out and forced it past Spink for the equaliser. So at half-time, between these great old clubs with a tremendous FA Cup tradition, it's Blackburn Rovers 1, Aston Villa 1.
Blackpool 0, Burnley 0, Brighton 0, Leeds 0. Bristol City 2, Swindon 1. Cambridge 0, Darlington 0. Chelsea 0, Crewe 0. Crystal Palace 0, Portsmouth 1. Exeter 0, Norwich 0. Hereford 0, Walsall 1. Huddersfield 1, Wigan 1. Leicester 1, Manchester City 0,
They've had plenty of excitement at Ewood Park over the last 2 or 3 seasons. Indeed, Blackburn Rovers have missed out in the playoffs for promotion for the last 2 years to the First Division. Flicked by Garner, who's been very much involved in those 2 attempts to go up. Aston Villa have won 11 of their last 14 First Division games. It's been a storming run of form, which has taken them to the shoulder of leaders Liverpool. And then again in the FA Cup, league form sometimes matters very little. Nicely poised here. Ormond Royd. This is Platt, out to Daly, and Gage. Now Finnegan. Kennedy and Sellers waiting in the middle, still Finnegan. Reed. Miller. It'll turn by Kennedy, back again to Miller. And well played by Sellers. Garner. Quite outstanding goal-scoring record for this one-club man, Simon Garner. Nearly 200 goals in his 11 years or so at Ewood Park, and always prepared to try. Cowans with Finnegan. Now McGrath for Aston Villa. Looks for Olney. Daly. Well, Sully, in an attempt to halt the stride of Daly, got his body in the way, and a free kick's been given. For which Nielsen and Mountfield have made their way forward. There they are again, standing in his way. Well, Villa have got a line of 4 back-to-back in there. Cowans to take it. Well, in the end, I think Kent Nielsen was nearest to it, but his run was blocked, and it's a goal kick. This is Cowans. Sully, Sellers, Mountfield. Blackburn currently 9th in the second division, just off the pace a bit, really. But while they keep getting these free kicks, they're certainly supplying plenty of impetus in this cup tie. Taken by Sellers. Kennedy! Oof. Don't think he knew it was coming through because Stapleton went in first. Villa are finding this quite hectic now when Sellers delivers these deliberate crosses with his left foot. There was Stapleton, and Kennedy, if just he'd known that was going to go past McGrath, he might have had a strike. Olney, Cowans, Williams, Gordon Cowans again. That's Olney's header, but it's going nowhere. Offside against Olney. Flick by Sellers. Garner. Oof, bit strong. Kent Nielsen. Well, Simon Garner was the player who was challenged here. Kent Nielsen, I don't think he quite meant to do that, but Garner certainly felt it. Hiller's gone up on the far side beyond Stapleton here. as Sellers prepares to take the kick. Kennedy's in there as well. Played low though. And it's Sellers again to crack it. Well, Blackburn Rovers only paid £25,000 to Leeds for Scott Sellers, and it's got to be one of the bargains of the last few years. Very talented midfield player. Although if Blackburn were to sell him again, Leeds get, I think it's probably 25% of the fee. Still only 24. This is Reed. And Garner trying to twist his way between two defenders. Here's David Platt. And now it's Sellers. Off goes Kennedy. Sellers. Miller. This is Sully. In by Miller. And here's Platt for Aston Villa, who hasn't had much change out of Miller in midfield today. He's been bustled out of it. This is Stapleton. And Daly having to go back and do defensive work. Well, not quite like that. He hit Mountfield. And Finnegan's coming in. And that's his header! Oh, I think it was almost on the line when Spink pounced on it. From Tony Finnegan. Blackburn within a whisker there of going 2-1 up. Olney for the Villa on the rebound. Olmenroyd. Play on, says the referee. Finnegan. McGrath. Here's Tony Daly. Gage. And again, Miller's attention to Platt is the factor. Cowans. And that was played down the middle, where Blackburn are coping quite well just at present. But Cowans again. And now it goes wide, it could be a different matter. Williams. And Olney! Well, at the other end, Tony Finnegan very nearly put Blackburn Rovers in front for the first time in the game. Simon Garner here works hard to find the crossing position, and a good cross it is too. Finnegan's header was downwards, but Spink pounced on it. Meantime, at the other end, Williams supplied a half-decent cross, and Olney got up between two defenders, this time away from the post. It's Platt. Good play. Oh, he's hit the bar. Or did the goalkeeper get a touch? It's a corner anyway. Good effort by David Platt. And Aston Villa, suddenly, from being on the defensive, are starting to look threatening again. Their fans are all packed behind that goal. And it's going to be a corner to be taken by Gordon Cowans. The Villa fans, with perhaps the prospect here of seeing something happening at their end, because Mountfield and McGrath and Nielsen are all up. A flick on and a corner again as Olmenroyd came in. Cowans to bend it in again. And Blackburn defending for all they're worth. Cowans! Oof, could have gone anywhere. And Garner tries to turn. Oh, and Garner's away! And so is Finnegan here! He's got Garner to his right. Oh, what a good piece of play by Tony Daly. What he was doing back there, I'm not too sure, except that he was covering for people who'd gone up for the corner, I suppose. Terrific interception. Blackburn looked to be on for a run on goal. Garner again. Well, there's all sorts of excitement here, not least a moment ago when David Platt, who's been out the game for much of the afternoon, suddenly came into it with a vengeance. And he struck that well, and Terry Geno may have got a touch, but it certainly came off the bar. Good stirring cup tie here at Ewood Park. Being played in an excellent spirit, I might add, but no lack of incident. Cowans. Ormond Royd. Corner again. Now it's Aston Villa's turn to have a 5 or 10 minute spell. Nielsen and Olney are the players in the near post area. Nielsen, oh, and in Ormond Royd! Off the post and in, and the big lad's got it. 2-1 Aston Villa. On the hour, they're back in front, and Ian Ormond Royd was the key man there. But watch the flick on. This is the near post corner that nobody seems to be able to defend against. Flicked on by Olney. Ormond Royd, the second header, off the post. Well, it's quite extraordinary. I was talking to the Blackburn manager, Don Mackay, before the game about near post corners, and he was saying what a nightmare they are for defenders. Even though they've had about 15 years to work it out, it's still a winner. And Ormond Royd scores to make it 2-1 to Aston Villa with exactly an hour gone. If the delivery's right, as it usually is from Cowans, then you've always got a chance of a goal. And Aston Villa's bench, with Graham Taylor in the spectacles there, will feel that after Blackburn had looked like taking the game over at one point, they're now back in charge themselves. Here's Williams. And Olney's closing in on Geno! The flag's up for a foul on the goalkeeper. Well, there you can see the foul. He definitely made impact there on the keeper, and the flag was up straight away. Here's Kennedy for Blackburn. Sully. Flick on this time by Kennedy. So Blackburn Rovers, for the second time in the match, being asked to come from behind. Cowans and Daly. Well, now this is a sign of Aston Villa's First Division pedigree. They absorbed what Blackburn Rovers had to offer, and it was quite a lot in the early period of this half, and indeed the end of the first half. And now, with thoroughbred professionalism, they've found a way back in front, and it's up to Blackburn now to tip the scales once again in what's become a really enjoyable FA Cup match. This is Reid for Blackburn. And Finnegan is away. He's got Garner in the middle and Kennedy's getting there as well. It's a corner. Stapleton, and Kennedy, Stapleton, no, and oh, goodness me, bodies in front of the goalkeeper. I think it was Kevin Gage who got in the way actually of the final shot. And Villa survived. Here's Hill, Miller, Sully, well taken. Actually, it was Keith Hill up there, number 5. He got 2 bites at that. Gage got in the way. Now, is he offside? No. Simon Garner, Kennedy far post. Oh, the goalkeeper did awfully well. It's Kennedy now, though. Miller. Oh, Spink's in outstanding form in this spell. 2 lovely saves from Garner and from Miller, and they can't believe it, Blackburn. They must have thought it was 2-2. Corner. And Kennedy. And Spink again. Well, Nigel Spink, who you may remember did get capped by England once, was really on top form there. The first save was good enough from Garner. Then when Miller struck it, he saw it all the way. Finnegan, Mail, Stapleton. Kennedy couldn't capitalise on that. He might now. Finnegan's in the middle, Garner's there too. Here's Garner. Stapleton going in for the header. Miller, Stapleton, Finnegan. Mail. Reed. Sellers flick, Nielsen's header out, back in by Miller, Stapleton's there, oh, it's been deflected and it's gone in! Scott Sellers had the shot, there was a deflection, but it's 2-2, and what a cup tie this is becoming! 67 minutes, and Blackburn Rovers are back in it, and the little fella's done it. The header by Sellers first off, then the header back in, then the header out, then the drive, and someone got a touch on that, without a doubt. But it's 2-2. Yes, it was one of the Villa defenders, but Sellers will get the credit, because he struck it well. Well, you've heard of the old overworked phrase, a good old-fashioned cup tie. I don't think you can find a better one to sum this up. 2 each now. Sellers again. And he's in inspired form here. Oh, but he nearly got Simon Garner in behind McGrath. And on the bench, they're as excited, I think, as they are in the crowd. Don Mackay down there pointing, sees his second division team find a foothold again. Pulled back surely, by Mountfield, Andy Kennedy. And it'll be Hill with the kick. Kennedy. Away by McGrath, not very far. Mail. Stapleton is chasing. Behind him is Simon Garner. They've got players in the middle waiting for a cross. Sellers again. And now it's Daly. They need an outlet desperately here, Aston Villa. They'll get one now because Cowans was fouled. Oh, good advantage by the referee. Gage. Daly. Oh, well played by Finnegan. And he's away. And Garner wants it played in early on the far side. He's screaming for it. Stapleton's also there. It's still Finnegan, but he can't beat them all. And they're on the far side. Garner frustrated because there was a moment there where if he could have played it in, he was free. Gage, Daly. And Aston Villa having to defend for all they're worth now. Blackburn showing tremendous spirit and belief in the way they've come back for the second time in the tie. And it should be a really storming last 20 minutes. It's forward by Mail, and there goes Garner with McGrath. They're checking, there's a long way to go yet, and they got Price warming up. Finnegan. Cowans. Well played by Stapleton. And again, Frank Stapleton showing his class. Miller. And Finnegan's the player furthest forward. Sellers coming in from this side. Gage wanting it to run, and it does. Only trying to turn Hill, that's going to be a free kick. Ormonroyd, Olney's in there. Finnegan. Oh, I tell you what, Finnegan's becoming one of the most influential players on the pitch. He was fouled by Gordon Cowans, but he's had about a quarter of an hour, the number 4 for Blackburn, where he's made some very telling forward runs. In fact, it was Williams who caught him first, Cowans the second time. There's Kennedy. That also looked like a foul to me from the back by Keith Hill. It was a clattering challenge, that, actually, by Hill. And I think Trelford Mills will want a word about it. Swept his legs away from under him. And it happened when the ball ran on, as a matter of fact. Only tried to help the ball on, and there you can see him laid low. So Olney's back okay again. It's a free kick taken long. Flicked on. In fact, Olney was trying to feed on that Ormonroyd flick. Cowans, he's got Williams to his left. Villa moving purposefully. Good forward run by David Platt in the centre forward position. Here's Daly. Set up for Olney. So Villa's turn again as this cup match ebbs and flows. Olney. Sellers. Simon Garner. Olney. Williams. Plenty of players forward here. One of them is Ormonroyd. Williams again. Spinning off a Blackburn player, Ormonroyd again. Now Mountfield. And Williams seeing a lot of the ball on the left. Header goes across goal, rather. That was Olney battling. And that's going to be a free kick to Blackburn. Well, they certainly know they've been in a cup tie here. And you still wouldn't like to predict which way it's going to go. Olney. Ormonroyd trying to find Williams on the left. Nicky Reed is there. Good flick by Kennedy. This is Finnegan. Sellers. Oh, a chance! Great save by Spink. Was it an own goal when it came back off the defender? No, says Trelford Mills. Mighty close. But great reactions by Nigel Spink again. And when that ball was driven in, Frank Stapleton thought he'd made it 3-2. It was a good cross. Frank's there, but so is Spink. And look how close he was when he pounced on the ball for defender. Good decision. It wasn't over the line, but Stapleton will feel that his first effort on many days would have gone in. Well, what on earth's going to happen next here? Miller. Well, Trelford Mills well placed and had no doubts about that. Olney's being outplayed by Hull just at the moment. Well, there was a moment when Blackburn Rovers might have gone up 3-2. And had they done so, it would have been one of the memorable comebacks, actually, having twice been behind. But Nigel Spink is having a great second half there for Villa. Here's Mayle. Sully. Stapleton. Still he hangs on, well played. Garner. Sellers. Finnegan was coming in, hopefully. Garner. And again. And they haven't maybe got to overcommit themselves too much, because on the break, Ormonroyd. And still Ormonroyd, but that's drifting to safety from a Blackburn point of view. And the crowd inside Ewood Park, by some way, the best of the season. 14,465. That came off Hill, this is Daly. Challenge was by Sully, referee in very fast. Free kick to Villa. Well, there are 10 minutes to go. Is there another twist or turn in this cup match? Well headed out, actually, because there were 4 Villa players, 6 foot or more, lending their presence to that. Mountfield, in fact, stays up now. Platt's in there leaning, though, isn't he? Free kick. Daly. It's forward by Nicky Reed. And this is Stapleton. Finnegan to his right. There he is. Villa with time to... oh, look up, I was going to say, but it only went as far as Mayle. Now Ormonroyd. And Tony Daly has switched wings. Couldn't get there. This is Nielsen for Villa. They're playing a little bit more conservatively now, just Daly up there in that attack. Be a Blackburn throw. Cowans, Ormonroyd. Stapleton, Finnegan running on. Stapleton again. Mountfield. Platt to Daly. Still Tony Daly. Not a bad ball. Olney's coming in on it. Ormonroyd. Williams is outside him in a good crossing position here. Oh, gets the corner anyway, although I think Platt would have preferred it pulled back a bit further. Cowans to take the corner, and again they're looking for this flick on from Nielsen and Olney. Header out was by Hill, that was Finnegan. This is Daly. They're still lining up in there, the Villa six-footers. Cowans with Williams outside him. Here he is. Sellers for Blackburn. Garner. That's an Ormond Royd header, looking for Olney. They give him a bit of space there, actually. Williams is making the extra man again. Oh, it's out. Throw in. Into the last 5 minutes of this FA Cup third round tie at Ewood Park. Blackburn Rovers 2, Aston Villa 2. Garner for Blackburn. Gage for Villa. Stapleton. Oh, over the head of Keith Hill, misjudged it. Daly. Well played, Sully. Mountfield looked to me to be blocked there. The flag's gone up anyway, and now it's been given the other way. As the crowd get behind Blackburn again. Kennedy looks for Garner, Finnegan's coming in. And Aston Villa's forwards getting back to do their defensive duty. That was Ormond Royd. Ormond Royd again. Olney. Williams is onside, but the ball's out. And there's going to be the first substitution of the match. Blackburn Rovers are going to make a change. Great applause for Frank Stapleton as he comes off to be replaced by Howard Gale, the 31-year-old former Liverpool and Birmingham player. And that is Gale with his first touches. Miller. Platt. Oh, he made a mistake there, did Platt. This is Sellers. And now it's Ormond Royd. Here's Williams again in the attack for Villa, as he has been for much of the first half, the second half as well, more so perhaps. Finnegan. Sully. Ball was out, I think. This is Platt. Cowans wide again. Williams. Olney. Daly. Good challenge. And Graham Taylor furious with Tony Daly. He was off the bench screaming at him there for losing the ball in that position to Sully. Just look at that, they're so tense down there. Here's Daly again. And Williams makes his run once more. Olney is coming in dangerously. Goal kick. So into the last minute of a thrilling cup match, 2-2. David Platt shouted, "Relax it," to the other Villa players. I think they realise now that maybe they'll be glad enough to get a replay out of this. Although they've led twice, it may seem a strange thing to say that, but Blackburn have come back with such a vengeance. Stoppage time. McGrath. Finnegan. One chance perhaps here for Blackburn. It's Kennedy. Simon Garner. Pushed away from him. Nicky Reed's in possession. Here's Miller. Swinging it out to Howard Gale. And they're still packed in there at Blackburn. And Gale goes all the way and Spink pounces on it on the 6-yard line. From Howard Gale. Gage. Sully. Miller. And still Miller. Sellers. Miller. Spink is saved and has a yes. Kennedy's there. Gale! Oh, it came off a foot. It's a corner. In the dying seconds, surely now, we're well into stoppage time. Howard Gale could have won it for Blackburn after 2 minutes of stoppage time. And a flick on again, Mountfield. And Villa surviving just about. And two great cup teams of the past provide a gripping tie in the third round in 1990. Nigel Spink, a hero in the second half, when Blackburn ploughed back for the second time and at times threatened to snatch the tie. Villa, I think, will be glad enough to go back to Villa Park on Wednesday, and if the replay's as good as this match, the fans won't be complaining. Yes, quite a gripping match, Desmond. It really was. In fact, the crowd will take a while to get their breath back here. It was 1-1 at half-time when you heard from us before. Olney put Villa ahead with a header on 14 minutes. Stapleton equalised after 34, but the second half was even better. Villa took the lead for the second time when Ormondroyd scored following a near-post flick on at a corner right on the hour, and at that stage you would have backed the First Division team with their pedigree. But on 67 minutes, back came Blackburn again. Scott Sellers with a powerful shot deflected past Spink by a Villa defender, and then at 2-2 it looked as though Blackburn were going to win it. Nigel Spink was in inspired form in the Villa goal in the second half, and even in the dying seconds of injury time, Howard Gale, the Blackburn substitute, had two efforts that within a whisker could have put the second division team in the fourth round. As it was, a thrilling game, and it goes back to Villa Park on Wednesday.
Thank you for your support this afternoon. The final replay will take place this next Wednesday.